Hi everyone, we're going to consider the following function defined by its graph, and we're going to find the limits if it has one. So we get started, and here's our picture, our graph, and the first thing we want to do is look at the limit as x approaches -2 of our graph. And we're coming from the left. So this negative here means you're coming from the left. So what you're doing, you're traveling left, and you're going. You have to make a jump here, and you come through here, and when you stop, you end up at -2. Now we want to do the same limit, but from the right. So x approaches -2 from the right of f of x. That means you come from the right, have a little hole here, so make a little jump, and then come through here, and we're also ending up at -2. So that means when you're taking the limit, so this third one, the limit as x approaches -2, if you ever see something like this, you have to go the left route and the right. So if you have a friend, this is you, and this is your friend, and you're trying to meet up at this -2 here, when you meet up, you end up at -2. So that means it equals -2. You can also say that the limit as x approaches -2 from the left equals the limit as x approaches -2 from the right. And this should be f of x, sorry. F of x. And they both equal, and they both equal -2. So that means the limit exists. All right, and let's look at this quickly. If they asked you what is f of -4, if they just asked you that, when you come to -4 here, you have to pick the closed interval. So that would equal 2. All right? That's the only time you would take notice that this is open versus closed. So let's look at the next problem. We're at -4 again. So they just want us to find the limit as x approaches -4 of f of x. So looking at it, we have to go both from the left and from the right. So if we take the limit as x approaches -4 from the left, that's going to equal 2. That's our output. If we do the limit as x approaches -4 from the right of f of x, that's going to equal 3. Even though this is an open interval here, you can still get close to it. So therefore, that means that since these two don't equal, that this limit does not exist. And again, like I said, if you just did f of -4, you would have to write that equals 2. You don't say it's 3 because that's open. It can't equal 3. And the last problem we have is this one, so we're going at 3. So let's look the limit as x approaches 3 of f of x. So we have to go from the left and we have to go from the right. All right, so let's do both of those. So you have your friends are trying to meet up at 3, and so your friend on the left goes this way, makes a jump, comes down, comes around, and gets to this point here, which is negative 2. You, however, this is from the left, sorry. You, however, are coming from the right. So when you're traveling, you're coming this way and you meet up here. This is also negative 2. So basically, even though this is open interval, since it's an open interval, it doesn't matter that you go inside where you were. It just matters that you met up, and you did meet up, but it doesn't matter that that's open. So since these two equal, that means our limit is also negative 2. However, if they did ask you what is f of 3, you would have to say f of 3 is negative 3, because that's your closed point right there. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.